Hey guys, what is up? It is me, Pagey here, once again with another video on Arrow Season 5. Now this is going to be my trailer breakdown for Episode 9 of Arrow Season 5, otherwise entitled, What We Leave Behind. Now towards the end of the video, I'll be going over the new Legends of Tomorrow trailer for the crossover episode coming out in 7 hours or 8 hours from now. So stick around until then if you want to watch that. But for now, let's watch this trailer for Season 5, Episode 9 of Arrow.
We had a deal. I get to be there when you take him down.
I'm not going to kill him. I'm going to make him wish he was dead.
Prometheus knows who we all are.
He knows that I'm the Green Arrow.
I know everything. Who you love, who you trust, who you've hurt.
Evelyn, why?
This city needs to be saved from you.
So, wow, this episode looks like it is going to be pretty damn amazing. We obviously had the Arrow portion of the big DC crossover, which also served as the 100th episode of Arrow, which is just insane. It definitely left me in an emotional pit that I'm still trying to get out of. You can see my review for that if you want to. I will leave it linked in the description below. But let's get into the trailer breakdown. I haven't mentioned it yet, but this is actually the mid-season finale for Arrow Season 5. So after this episode, it goes on about a 6 to 7 week break over the new year and most of January. It's a bit of a wait, but we always get it, so we should be used to it. But yeah, let's get into this breakdown. So the trailer starts off with us seeing Prometheus kneeling at a short table, and he is sharpening the sword that we previously saw him kill that police officer with in episode 1. Now he's actually kneeling on a couch cushion, which I thought was a little random. Obviously Prometheus likes to be comfortable. This is then when we hear Artemis say, "We had a deal. I get to be there when you take him down." Now behind Artemis you can actually see a corkboard with photos of people in Ollie's life, that including Team Arrow, which we will get a better look at in a moment. Now this is when Prometheus says, "I'm not going to kill him, I'm going to make him wish he was dead." Obviously referring to hurting other people in Oliver's life instead of hurting him directly, so he has to watch other people suffer. This is when Prometheus looks at the corkboard with people involved with Ollie, both as Maya as well as the Green Arrow. You can actually see that Quentin Lance has an X over his face. So what we saw Prometheus do to Quentin Lance, as in make him believe that he was Prometheus, in the previous episodes is enough in his eyes to be worthy of being checked off this list. We then see Curtis getting beaten up by Prometheus, but not as Mr. Terrific, just normal Curtis out on the town. So Prometheus knows their real names, which is then what Artemis says, with Ollie then realizing that Prometheus knows that he is the Green Arrow. Obviously we've known that for a couple of episodes now. You can see Curtis's husband hunched over his body. I'm guessing this is where Curtis will tell his husband that he is the vigilante Mr. Terrific, or maybe his husband will realize it himself, or maybe Prometheus will tell him, who knows. Now this is a creepy shot of Prometheus popping up behind Detective Billy Malone in what you'd assume would be some room within the Star City Police Department. In this episode, Felicity and him will be making connections between Prometheus and Ollie's past as the vigilante, which we would then get Season 1 flashbacks. We're getting Season 1 flashbacks in this episode, which is going to be absolutely insane. Ollie in the Season 1 suit, but scenes that we haven't seen before. So it would have been stuff that happened in between episodes in Season 1, which is going to be so cool. But does this rule out Billy Malone as Prometheus? Possibly, but it could be something where it's not actually Prometheus behind him. It's something weird where, Billy Malone thinks that he sees Prometheus or something like that. So he's tripping out. But that's a bit of a stretch, especially for Arrow. So yeah, Billy Malone most likely isn't Prometheus now, but I'm not completely ruling him out. Now this shot is awesome of Ollie coming around a corner with Prometheus's reflection creating a mirror image between the two. They are really setting up Prometheus almost as a reverse Green Arrow of sorts. So you know how the Flash has reverse Flash? Well, Ollie has Prometheus. It's almost like he's reverse Green Arrow, which is pretty cool. We then hear Prometheus say, "I know who you love, who you trust, and who you've hurt." With Artemis then appearing next to Prometheus and exposing herself as a traitor to Team Arrow. Ollie asks her why she's doing this, and she says that the city needs to be saved from Ollie. instead of being saved by him. So this is going to be interesting. Will Artemis actually be a traitor to Team Arrow? Or is she double-crossing Prometheus and sort of helping Team Arrow take him down by pretending to be in allegiance with him? As a lot of you may have noticed, Artemis wasn't in the crossover episode for Arrow. Everyone else from New Team Arrow was, apart from her. So I wonder if that will be explained in this episode. Like maybe she took a sick day or something. It could be because Team Arrow is using her as a mole to get information on Prometheus. So they didn't have her on the crossover. I don't know, it's a bit confusing. I'm assuming it will hopefully get slightly explained this episode. Or they might leave it to a later episode in the season. We'll have to wait and see, I guess. But let's quickly watch that Legends of Tomorrow trailer for the crossover episode later today.
We need to keep the Dominators at bay. Oh, man.
Tomorrow.
If Mr. Allen surrenders himself, they will leave us in peace.
Something tells me none of us are going to be alive for long.
It's the conclusion of the 4-night crossover event.
Gotta do it fast. Only way I know how.
Got movement.
Saved by geeks.
Heroes vs. Aliens concludes with DC's Legends of Tomorrow at 8/7 Central, tomorrow on the CW.
So hopefully that trailer just gets you hyped and just gets you excited and hopefully gets you through the last hours leading up to that crossover episode. It honestly looks like it's just going to be one big episode of action going through time back to the 1940s or 50s. It should be really awesome. We're going to have this massive team up with Citizen Steel and Vixen joining the team that's going to be taking on the Dominators. It should be pretty damn awesome, and I'm expecting some pretty damn sick action scenes as well. But thanks for watching, guys. If you did enjoy the video, it'd be very much appreciated if you could leave a like on it. Let me know in the comment section below, do you think that Artemis is a traitor to Team Arrow? Or do you think that she's like double crossing Prometheus and that she's gone on Prometheus' side to help? Or do you think that she is double crossing Prometheus and that she's gone to Prometheus' side to help Team Arrow take him down? Let me know what you think in the comment section below. And if you are new around here, make sure to subscribe. I'll catch you later, guys. Goodbye.